feel graced by the presence of the civil rights heroes who are here with us this morning. It is a privilege for the Social Science Research Institute Center for Social Justice to join with North Hempstead's Town Supervisor Judy Bosworth, as we know that this project will serve as an invaluable tool in preserving the town's civil rights history and the history of those in the film.
It's such a pleasure to be here with all of you this morning. I owe a huge thank you to this wonderful woman who just introduced me, Dr. Deitch. We're so grateful that at North Hempstead there are so many people supporting this effort. At the heart of this film is the message of brotherhood and working together for a better world. And if we ever needed that message today, I'd say we need it very much today.
Negro demonstrations in the North have made it clear.
I always want to ask, especially to Hazel, when you talk about your story about going into those apartment buildings, it's one thing to fight for your right, but how did you have the courage to not only do that, but then to actually want to live there and be proud to live there?
Moving to Roslyn and being proud was that, as Reverend Corley said in the film today, I was never taught to hate. My neighbor didn't even speak to me. But every morning that I saw the family, I said, good morning.
Love is the center of my being. For me, it became a matter of life and death, because here we would either save this universe or contribute to its destruction.
Those of you who are students, we're so glad you're here. Be excited. You have everything to gain personally from working for equal justice.
Something that it really bothers me is when you see injustice, but the injustice is protected by the law. How do you deal with that?
Some laws are not always so obvious, but what did they do? You fight to change those laws. Progress is defined by struggle. You don't want your integrity insulted.
We're a bunch of GIs who get our first weekend pass when a Greyhound employee in a uniform comes over and very, very rudely says, "You, down there." The black kids said, "No, we're not going to do that." And I said to my friends, I said, "Let's go with them."
I was always taught that no matter where you go or whatever you do, you are somebody. And I am just as important as you are. And if you see me coming, if you slam the door, so what? You didn't really hurt me, you hurt yourself.
Well, these individuals understood that social justice and equality and rights for everyone was a value that and an experience that everyone should have. And whatever got in the way of that, we got to stop it, eliminate it, and how we did it through protests, boycotts, speaking out. Those were just the methods, but the values are the driving force of the change. And if you don't have that, then you're a movement without really a cause.
If you would please just raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I,
do solemnly swear or affirm
solemnly swear or affirm
that I will serve in this movement to provide face and voice to those who have been most affected by social injustice, holding true to my obligation to continue to align myself with like-minded individuals to further promote the cause of justice, remembering that our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Congratulations and welcome.